Hello everybody, welcome back. It is Jeff again with Mindcrack, and I took the time to just go up to the surface and drop off a lot of my inventory. I just dug a hole straight up, built a ladder system back down. I'm actually real close to the village still, so that was not a big deal. Somebody did comment that I was using the cracked brick stone in order to, where is this? 99, negative 9153. Okay, so if I ever need to get back here. But they were commenting that I had used the cracked brick stone to cover holes, which I really didn't think it was that big of a deal because I don't use the cracked brick stone for much, but apparently it is relatively rare, I guess. I didn't know it was that rare of a commodity, or I would not have been using it, but I guess I should just grab some of it back if I find the stone that I had been placing, because I don't want to really waste it if it's that rare, but as I said, I really don't use it for much, so it's really not that big of a deal for me. Oh, I didn't make any more torches. Just fill up my torch stack here. +4, I guess. And I'm just gonna, whoa! I did not pay any attention to that. That was bad on my part. But I'm just gonna run around this cave and get some more resources, because I'm still here. There's still plenty of this cave to explore. Where are you? Oh, you're on a web. Give me those. Get out of here. So that makes me feel like this is a little unsafe. Ooh, look, more of my cracked brick. There's some iron, lupus. Too many choices, too many choices. So what I have done recently is I have gotten myself a server set up, and it's not the most reliable company, but it was the first one I ever did. It was a really good special on a server that allows for gaming servers, specifically, I can't say tailored toward, but they do allow for, you know, Mindcrack servers and things like that, and actually discuss how people use these, or not Minecraft servers, and they discussed how people used their servers pretty well for Minecraft, and I spent some time experimenting, and I got a server up and running. I actually got 2 of them up and running on the same node and tested, and things seem to run relatively smoothly, which is nice because I plan on in the future, so expect this to happen at some point, but I'm going to start doing, when I do more live streams, what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow for people, I don't know how I'm going to do this, but to come join me in my server on a live stream, some of my fans and things like that, and we can run around together and come up with a plan of what to do, like if we want to take on speed challenges against each other, or just do some like caving, or even put up a custom map. Maybe like a puzzle map of some type, and have 2 of us doing it together. Nothing like big and long term, but something that can be done during a live stream event. I think that would be fun. So stay tuned for that in the future, and let me know what you guys think about that and how I should go about getting people involved, because my live streams are relatively impromptu. I don't like set up a live streaming schedule all the time. I've obviously only done 2 of them total, and the last one was, I knew I wanted to do it during the weekend at some point, and when I finally got the ability and time to do it, it was, I posted something and said like it'll be up in an hour. So that's what I mean by impromptu. But I don't know if I should do something where if I put up a live stream announcement and then tell people, like, I don't know if it would be the first person to message me, or you know, the first one of my fans that I recognize as somebody who regularly comments on my channel that has some time right now and wants to partake. You know, I don't know if that would be a good way to go about it. So let me know what you guys think about the... Ow, that was painful. Of course I'm stuck. Can you fall down here? Thank you. These skeletons and their rapid fire technology now. It's kind of cool because the rapid fire technology, as Vex went through and explained in one of his videos, and showed how essentially when they're firing at you faster because they're close, it isn't doing more damage. It is doing less damage. It's like if I were to pull out my bow and just be like, like that. But they do it fast enough where it definitely, oh, I should have silk touched that, where it definitely hinders you because you get knocked back a lot more than you would expect. But I kind of like that new addition. It gets kind of annoying because, for one, it's something I'm not used to. I'm used to being able to time the arrows that the skeletons are putting out there to know when I have the ability to take them on and things like that. So it's just a learning curve, but I do like that addition to the game. I think it adds another layer of complexity to these skeletons, and I think it makes it more exciting. Yes. So I've been working a lot of random shifts lately. Like, it is actually only a little after noon right now, and normally I'd be at work, but I've been having to go into work anywhere between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. to do training for a go live that we are doing next week, hitting up the night shift and things like that. And it's making my schedule a little bit different because I'm getting out of work early. Unfortunately, it doesn't take away my other obligations at work. So sometimes there's still like afternoon meetings I have to attend, and that makes for really long days. But I try to be able to separate my time in order to get some more time back, so I'm not just spending like 12 hours a day at, doing work stuff, because that would just get horrible considering I have to do it 5 days a week. I'm not on a 3-day-a-week person anymore. But it's really like kind of playing hell on my sleep schedule. It actually works out well today because it gives me, tonight is Wednesday and I have to go into my fire station this evening, but it gives me a chance to get home, make a quick recording, and then be able to like catch a little bit of sleep before I have to go into the station, so that in case we run calls all night, and I will actually be going in on some sleep and not be completely useless either at a 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning call that I get because I'm sleep deprived, or when I have to go to work tomorrow after the shift, because if we run calls all night and then I have to go to work, it is just brutal. It's definitely a lot different than when I used to be able to go into or working the night shift, and I would just, one of my nights was at the fire station essentially, and so I could go home and sleep all day, and if I had to work the next day I could sleep all day instead of having to deal with going in on no sleep, which is what I'm doing now. And it has been slightly problematic sometimes. I do know, just because when I don't get that, when I get like 0 sleep, I am kind of useless at work. But I'm not in a direct patient care area anymore, so it's not as important. I can't say it's not important. You have to be like on your game at work just in general, but I mean, it's not like that patients' lives are depending on me and the instant decisions that I make like they did when I was at the bedside. So it's something I can handle for now. I might have to change my day at the fire department. I'm really not sure, because being right in the middle of the week, it really is, playing tricks with my sleeping ability and things like that. There is a lot of guys somewhere. I missed the old, oh, there we go. Oh, a dungeon! I was talking about this yesterday. That's awesome. I've not found one in a while. And I usually don't find them going top down into them. Usually you find the cobblestone wall. Ooh, I'm right over top. I can't reach it though, can I? No, I cannot. That zombie will never despawn because he has picked up, oops, he has picked up my block. I guess that works. Let's work my way over to this wall and then down this wall. There was some light in there. Zombies really aren't that... Oop, oop. Lots of torches. Zombies really aren't that troublesome most of the time. They can... Oh, a double dungeon? Oh, that's awesome. Love it. I've never found one of these before. Not ones that are actually connected. Just gonna stand here for my little perch. How are you spawning? I'm surprised that you don't have enough light in there to not spawn. That should really slow him down at least. Just in case I die. Cowards 50 negative 9204. Yeah, that is cool. I have never found one of these before. No diamonds. Maybe there's diamonds in these chests. They did add stuff like that. No, but I will take that stuff. I don't need gunpowder. I don't really need cocoa beans. I don't need buckets. An enchanting book for a power 3. So I can get a power 3 bow. And buckets galore. Take that. I want to transfer all this stuff into a chest. I don't even have enough room to do so, though. But look at that. That is awesome. I love it. Cough, and I actually used the mute button. It comes in handy. It is very convenient to reach. Oh, basking in the glory of this dungeon. I wonder, I've never looked through the code enough to know if, are these a special spawn, or is it literally just 2 dungeons that happened to spawn in the same place? And could you essentially get a dungeon with 2 spawners in it, and it's just like 1 block wider than it normally would have been? Because that would be interesting if you... Oh, I already went that way. If you just found a dungeon and 2 spawners were literally sitting aside of it, especially if there were different spawners. Like, that'd be cool. If that was a zombie and a skeleton spawner or something like that. Because then you could easily make a nice harvesting trap to get a lot of different goods out of it. Not that the zombies really give you too much entertaining. Why do I still hear you guys? Ooh. I'm gonna look. They might have been spawning through the walls. There might be a little hole back here. Or who knows, maybe there's a 3rd dungeon right over here. That would be pretty awesome. I don't hear them anymore. That's going to be a spot to spawn. Hello? I hear lava. So where did I hear them at? Up here. I hear an Enderman too. They're very faint. I definitely hear water this way, though. I was curious to see if there's another dungeon right around here, because that'd be pretty cool. I doubt it highly, but... Whoa. Oh no! Oh no! Crap. Crap. Interesting. How did that not stop? Well, let's do... Ugh. Come on. Now I just did it. That was not what my intended plan was. Come on. Now this thing is back up in glory. You get my torch back. There we go. Come on, get up here. Ooh, I'm almost. But you can't go up a fountain while eating. So I still hear you, zombies. You are getting louder. I tried to block. It was unsuccessful in my attempt. Well, there's a guy. Ouch. So this just appears to be, whoa, a cave with a creeper. There was also an Enderman that I don't think I looked at. One of the skeletons in the last episode dropped a bow, and I didn't realize it's not this one. That's the one I was using. It was a Power 1 Punch 2 bow. So I graciously have taken it. Just stay away from that guy. Man, he looks pissed. He doesn't sound pissed, though. No, he's still good. I want to get up there and stop that water. I'm going to need more torches, though, because that was it for my torch supply. So let me take a look around. Oh, I guess I got some more torches. There we go, 57. Oh, I'm sorry, little bat. Didn't mean it. Not looking at you, Enderman. There's more coal that I will need. I want this to end. Ugh. It is not going to end. I have too many ways to go in this cave now. I'm going to grab some of this coal while I'm here, though. Just to replenish this supply. There we go. Lots of zombie meat. Good thing I dropped out that inventory, man. I'm filling this thing up fast. This is great, though. I'm really replenishing my supply of iron now, or my rail that I need. Which way to go? Sorry, unfortunately, my microphone is on my desk, and it is right next to where I keep my drink when I'm playing, because my throat gets, parched. So I like to keep some water or something around to be able to hydrate, so I can continue talking and making good commentary. But I keep setting it down next to the mic, and I'm sure that sound is coming through the microphone, and that's kind of annoying. I know, I'm sorry. As I said, I unfortunately do not live in a recording studio. It does give me ideas, though, for the future when I, purchase a house or move somewhere like more long-term or whatnot. What don't I need? I really don't need the string. I'm going to keep that, the sand just in case I need to get down somewhere, though. Ow. Not paying attention to my jumping skills. Well, hi, buddy. Oh, that is not a sword. That is also not a sword. I do have a new mouse on the way, too. I actually finally invested in a good gaming mouse. I've been using this. One of the original infrared Logitechs that I don't know how this thing has survived for as long as it has. I think I've owned this thing for, God, at least 10 years. Pretty sure I bought it when I was a freshman in college. And it is still going strong, and it still works fine. I've never used a high-quality mouse before, though, so I'm going to be really intrigued and curious when my new mouse comes if it actually causes me to be able to play better, or if I will be able to tell that much of a difference. So it should actually be in, like, tomorrow. So I should be able to tell really, really soon. Oh, back to the my virtual private server that I have now, though. I'm really looking forward to that. I think it'll be good that I can be able to do things to get some of my fan base involved, and it'll help me, like, testing, too, because I don't know how well that this, this thing is going to function on a regular basis. I've only used it myself. I logged in and it was like 0 lag, and it's obviously not located in my house or anything like that. It's halfway through the country, and the fact that I'm experiencing so little lag using it, I would assume that others will have the same experience. I just don't know about all of us playing together and how much it will begin to lag or anything like that. So really curious to find that out soon. Unfortunately, this weekend I know is not going to be a live streaming event because I unfortunately have to do my EMT recertification this weekend. So it's all day Saturday and Sunday. So my weekend really does not exist, which is annoying, but you got to do what you got to do. Luckily, you only have to do it theoretically via Maryland standards every 2 years or every 3 years, but I am a National Registry EMT also, which you don't have to be in Maryland. I just wanted to acquire that while I could, and that is every 2 years you have to do a recert in that. So still not that often. I have to do my ski patrol recert every single year, so I mean it's better than nothing, but it just is another one of those things that, you know, takes time, and it's a lot of stuff that I already know and do on a regular basis, because like I said, I do my ski patrol refresher every single year. I'm a nurse, you know, though I don't work the bedside anymore. It's things that I still know how to do and still understand, and I don't need as much recert as like some of my colleagues would, because like there's a lot of people in the fire department who only work, you know, they're volunteers like me. They work 1 day a week there, and some days, I mean, we don't even get any calls. So you could in theory be a EMT working 1 day a week and maybe not even get that many calls to go on. So your skills can easily degrade over time just because of not using them. So I completely understand the need for refreshers and things like that. And I will tell you, it's very scary sometimes when I go to my ALS recert. I got ALS a couple years back when I started working at the emergency department. It's a 2-year cert, or is it a 3-year cert? I actually don't remember if it's 2 or 3 year certification, but I had to refresh relatively recently, and it was definitely scary that some of the people that I was in there with who've been, you know, nurses for 10, 15, 20 years, and they could not get the basic concepts of this stuff. And this is stuff that they were recertifying in, that they already were certified in. And I understand they might not use ACLS protocol a lot, because that's in the code situation, you're interpreting monitor rhythms, like heart rhythms on the monitor, and you're giving different drugs and doing different things based on that. So it's more difficult than straight up, you know, CPR. But oh man, full again. Get out of here, potato. I don't need you. You ain't even cooked. Who wants a raw potato? Ooh, no, I will not sword the gold. But sometimes it is like, it's just scary to see some of these people's way that they think that they are doing things right, or the fact that they just can't even, they get so flustered they can't even, you know, do it at all. I mean, there are people that you definitely wouldn't want, you know, taking care of you in that situation. But in their defense, they're nurses that work in departments where that stuff happens so rarely, and when it does, they call it code, and the code team comes. In the emergency department, in the ICU, we don't call codes. We are our own code team. Is this another one? Look at this little guy. Oops. I'll take the bread. I'll take the coal. The rest of you guys. Well, actually, I'll take these seeds. The melon seeds, at least. I don't need gravel. I'll take the pumpkin seeds, too. But if I feel like I need to get rid of the pumpkin seeds, they will be the first ones to go. Because pumpkin seeds I can find in the real world. Melons you cannot. So melons are still a hot commodity if you want to have melons. I don't necessarily like melons that much. I like just getting a stack of stuff and having a lot of like cooked beef or cooked potatoes or something like that to carry with me. Just because they heal so much faster when you need them to, and you're not sitting there for... Oh, woo! I was not actually prepared for him. Kind of scared me a little bit. Oh, that was weird. I thought it was like a golden nugget laying on the ground. It was just the shadow. Or the particle, I mean, from the gold. Oh, this is such a nice caving run. Very happy with this. But the need for more torches has arisen again. There we go. And gotcha. So it's definitely interesting to, you know, to see people in there outside of their normal elements, even if they're recertifying in something that they theoretically already know how to do, and how quickly that stuff can, that knowledge can just go away by not practicing it. And I mean, that's the case in life in general. So my suggestion to anybody is keep up on some certifications and things like that that you have. Try to keep, if it's something you don't use all the time, try to study up on it, especially when it's something important, like when the time comes that you actually need to use ALS. It is critical that you do it right then. You don't have time to like sit there and think, because I mean, people are literally, their hearts are not perfusing in those time frames. You are perfusing their heart for them. Oh, I just wasted all that non-silk touched. So I think, I'm pretty sure I have a fortune pick still at home. The diamonds. Diamonds. Now I will get rid of dirt. Don't need dirt. 3 diamonds. We'll see what that turns into when I get back home. But I know this episode is just a little walkie-talkie episode. Me just kind of collecting resources, taking you guys along for the ride. Didn't have any crazy stories for you, but wanted to do a little bit of talking and inform you of the... Oh, here's the lupus too, that I also need to make some room for. I got enough of that. Let's get this stuff. Oh, I also purchased Faster Than Light today. It was on sale. If you guys are interested, it is on sale for at GOG and the FTL. I can't remember what that website actually is, but if you search for it on Google, you'll find it, and it is $3.99 right now. And the one, if you get it from, I think it's the FTL or FTL the game or something like that, it actually comes with a Steam code as well as the downloadable DRM free version. If you get it from GOG, it's only the downloadable version, but I mean, either way, you can still play the game. I prefer my stuff on Steam only for the ease of, if I move computers or something like that, it's so easy to get your games and your files and things like that back, because you just install Steam, it knows what I have, and I can go download anything that I want to play at the time. That was the weirdest skeleton sound I've ever heard. What was up here? Is this where I fell? It must be where I fell. Can't get through there. But I plan on making a series of that in the near future too. I have never played it. I've just seen it played by a lot of people. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Oh. Ah. There you go. But anyways, guys, I'm going to leave you with that. Some, you know, future games that I'm going to be partaking in. The future ability for you guys to play along with me in a live stream. And you guys can actually give me some suggestions on what you'd like to see me do with other people on a live stream. Like I said, not a series. I'm not going to install like a custom map and be like, okay, we're going to play this for multiple weeks and go. It's just something that can be done in a live stream session time frame, because I think that would be really fun to do with people. So obviously the requirements for such things would be the ability to record. Well, you don't need to record per se, but you need to be able to talk. So you need to be able to have Skype and microphones and things like that, so that we could actually connect and speak to each other while we played, to make it entertaining for the viewers. So with that in mind, suggestions on how you think that should go, hi, buddy. Where'd you come from? Up here, huh? Hi, you're in a... Oh. I love it when they're helpless. They're so cute when they scream. I must have placed this, right? Yep. Guess I'll get it back. Oh, I should eat first before I drop down in an unknown hole. There we go. Okay, guys, so I'm going to leave the episode with that, and thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I appreciate the comments about my layout on the Reddit, my site layout. It is going to go through some work, because obviously there is more issues with it than I had originally thought. It doesn't look as great. I had only looked at it on one browser, and it actually looks funny on different browsers, so I did not take that into account when I first threw it up there and got my base layout done. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time. My way was just to start at the beginning. If you went to the right and then down and then to the left, like kind of loop that area, you would get yourself in line to be able to do it. I'm just saying. You obviously did it just fine, too.
Okay. This one doesn't have any of those stupid arrows.
So you gotta remember, people are watching, even if you're not, yeah, even if you're not. So
thinking is not allowed?
Thinking's allowed, but you have to actually make some movement happen on the screen of some type, or people get very bored.
People or you?
Me also. Like, me also while I'm sitting here, but...
Huh.
I'd have to look at this one to know what I'm supposed to be doing. I can't tell if that was accurate or not. That is not accurate at all.
Bad.
You definitely...
I meant to go back up and down.
Yeah, you definitely have. Just jump off the edge. Because,
I should just die.
Yeah, because there's no way to...
I died.
Back. So
I wrote down the code.
Can we get back to... I think we need to start. Yeah, we can start right
Hooray!
there. Hooray! With one life only?
Wait, I don't get it.
I guess they just like did a redo of the level, maybe. I like to think by doing in this game.
Oops.
That's not gonna do it for you.
Alright, but now I'm going to test out my strategy here. Oh,
That's
no.
not. You know,
I had to go the other way. Well, hey, I'm learning.
That's definitely not even
close. Fine.
Not even close. So let me see what I can do here. I haven't really paid much attention to... Whoa. Why is he going super slow?
Rendering.
He must be. I don't know. There it goes. Now it's faster.
That was what I meant to do.
That's probably wrong. Oh, no, that's right. Oh,
no,
shoot.
That was wrong.
I missed, yeah. I wish it wasn't game over already. I wish it was just like, give me unlimited lives or
if
something.
you use the password, maybe you can start over at this thing every time.
It's really slow again, too, at the beginning. Oh,
this
there it goes. Now
computer hates you.
I guess it does. It's like not. That's not what I wanted to do at all.
Death.
See, I hold the keys and hope I let go at the right time, and unfortunately,
that's a great strategy, people.
Unfortunately, it's not.
When
working.
you play this game, you should try the same thing and see if it works.
If you notice, though, I did get farther than she did with more success.
Says the person who's played this for hours and hours and
hours.
Yes,
for hours and hours and hours.
You said you used to play in the fraternity all the time.
We got really excited by this game. Yes, we did.
That's
no!
Oh.
See, I went too far again. That would have been it, but you can figure it out now because you got it.
You think I can figure it out?
Yeah, considering I basically did it for you. That
was my strategy all along. I just kept making the wrong move.
You didn't even ever start from that top spot. You can't.
I only started once, and I started from here.
I'm pretty sure you started from the bottom.
I didn't move fast enough.
I noticed. I think your little.
I was too busy yelling at you.
Your little circular guy noticed too.
I don't really like this lifesaver.
I don't know if he's a person. From the top down.
Yes, Jeff. It's a circular person with a donut hole in it.
Dude, you don't have any idea what old school games were like. Like, this was like pristine graphics back in the day. People probably got this and were like taking pictures of it to put up on their wall because of how graphics were coming along so wonderfully.
I just need a break, alright?
I mean, I guess everybody can't handle the pressure.
I guess everybody can't, said the person who just didn't complete this level like 5 times in a row.
That's fine. You've already failed it multiple times yourself. I'm not that concerned. I will get it done if you do not. Uh-oh, no.
I was close there, though. I had it.
You're close.
I just turned the wrong way.
You have to switch up the strategy a little bit at the end.
Well, maybe you can get it now, Mr. Know-It-All.
Let's find out if I can get it now. Who knows? Like, I'm apparently very bad at when to let go of this key. And I'm still doing it. I'm still doing the holding thing because I think it's going to be okay for me. I don't know if it is, though. So if I... see, I went too far. I went too far.
I also got to 2 blocks last time, by the way.
See, that was the nice thing about playing this on the Xbox is you could use the D-pad, or you could use the stick, and it was actually kind of fluid and a lot smoother to be able to do this. It didn't jump like... You did jump an entire block because that's the only way this game is played, but it was a lot... The controls were more simple to be able to use.
Whew.
We're gonna put in a viewer frustration dampener here in a moment because we've played this level like multiple times and we all know how to get to the end. We just haven't successfully been able to do it. There you go. There you go. I might have to cut out a couple of those ones in the middle because otherwise people will get me.
Yay!